This is the Hasty Harness. We got our victim laying flat on his back. You can tie the Hasty Harness a couple of different ways. You can have them laying flat on their back or standing upright. I'm going to try to do both. The laying down, you'll probably find the victim or the patient in this position the majority of the time. So I'm going to show you this first. You're going to take your webbing that you've tied in your loop with your water knot. You're going to take it around the victim, circle the victim, encompass the victim completely. Okay? Once you've got that accomplished, you're going to come down to the legs. Okay? You're going to lift the victim's legs up. Webbing's going to come between his legs. Okay? Come back up to the head. You're going to scissor the webbing underneath the head, across the back, and try to get it down to the middle of the back, lower middle back, as much as possible. Now once you get that done, you're going to bring the two ends together, like so. You're going to reach between his legs, bring that up, and over the top of the two loops you have from the sides. Okay? Now you're going to tighten everything up, get him up as high as you can on his legs. That's going to give you everything you can with this Hasty Harness. Now, the reason why we bring the back piece down as low as I did along the middle of the back down there is because if we had that across the chest up here, you can see we've got this piece right here. If that was across the chest, we had everything up high and it's across the chest, it's going to constrict his breathing if this Hasty Harness actually catches. So we bring that down as low as possible. Okay. So next, what I like to do is take the victim's hands, take the one loop through and over the shoulder on that one, other loop through and over his shoulder on this one, and we've got enough length on these Hasty Harnesses that we can bring them together in the back behind their head, off to the side. You don't absolutely have to bring it over their shoulders, but I like to. It kind of gives them almost that Class 3 harness. Okay? You're going to make your attachment point to your Hasty Harness right behind their head there. All right, so that's your Hasty Harness. You're going to put this Hasty Harness on any victim that we're going to be putting in any type of our patient packaging devices if they are going to be lifted with any type of our rope systems. Okay, we've got this red webbing. This came out of the Stokes basket kit that we have in the backpack. Every one of our kits has every one of our patient packaging devices has one of these red pieces of webbing in it, already pre-cut, pre-tied, ready to go. So there is a Hasty Harness with every one of our patient packaging devices. So Hasty Harness on the victim standing up. We're going to take the piece of webbing, come around the back, lower middle back. Going to bring it up, just like so. Got our two loops. Okay. Going to reach through the legs. Bring that out. Then you've got it's going to go right over the top of the two loops from the side. Okay, tighten everything up, getting everything situated. Once again, keep that down as low as possible on his hips, right about the waistline, so this isn't going to come up and constrict his chest. So if we did keep it up high, this is what it would look like. Help me out here. There we go. If I can get it. So if we kept it up high, that's what it's going to look like. Just let go and see what happens. Now if this would catch, or we'd actually have to use this, that's going to be wrapped around his chest. It's going to constrict his breathing. So that's why we try to keep this down as low as possible, right about the waistline. All right? So now we're going to put this one over the top of one shoulder, over the top of the other shoulder, and then we have our attachment point on the back. Okay? That's our Hasty Harness on somebody standing up.